Way, Rock. This is going to be a good one. Kevin Fausz started off at 133 this year. Beautiful low single right there. Head position right there.
Sean Fausz from NC State, 23-5 overall. James Szymanski from UNC. As we get you set for 125 right in front of us, NC State, UNC. It'll be NC State, UNC coming up in the next weight class as well.
What Fausz is doing, he's rolling the wrist, and he's keeping his head right behind Szymanski's head, which makes it very tough for Szymanski to move. And he's popping from side to side, which keeps the official off his back from wanting from stalling. Fausz is very tough on top, just like all the other guys at NC State. They work very hard to dominate on the mat. He's working hard. He's got a claw ride, rolling the wrist, and he's staying perpendicular. If you stay perpendicular, it's tough to call any stalls, but he should be working for a near fall really soon.
No score early doors. Just underway here. We'll be with you all day. Mat 2 coverage here. Sean Kenny, Tim Foley on Mat 1. So if there's some wrestlers that you don't see on Mat 2, we don't want to lose you, but hop over to Mat 1 and come on back and join us as well as we walk you right up to the finals this evening.
This is a dominating ride right here. Rolling the wrist, pop it from side to side. Keep moving. Remember, in college wrestling, every part of your body can be outside of the line except for a toe. So they keep wrestling until the whole body of both wrestlers are out of bounds.
Szymanski starts down. He comes in as the number 6 seed. Went winless in ACC competition. He's 8-13 overall. He does come in, though, with an 8-0 win over Gardner-Webb, so that's a good way to come into the ACC tournament, Rock.
Always good to come with momentum. Fausz is really keeping pressure on. He's forcing the underhook, and he's been rewarded by getting a stall call against UNC.
So it's 4-1 now. Fausz on top. It's 4-2 UNC with the escape right there. Fausz, a redshirt sophomore from Kentucky, comes in with an overall record of 40-15.
Nice throw by. Went to an underhook, threw it by. Absolutely beautiful. He isolated the left side with an underhook and then went to the right side to pick the ankle.
Now, Rock, he's already faced Szymanski. He beat him 12-3. So he's obviously familiar. Right now it's 6-2.
He's looking good.
Szymanski able to spin around.
That's nice. He had a claw ride and a one-on-one, got some back points, but he got a little sloppy, and Szymanski was able to get out. High pace right here by Fausz. And this is how you want to come out of a tournament, set the tone not just for your tournament, but for all the other guys that are on the Wolfpack team. They want to see their 125-pounder start off and get things rolling. So you want to get the crowd involved as well.
And the crowd's certainly going to be behind Fausz here as we are right on the campus of NC State. Fausz has a 7-4 lead over Szymanski. Now here's the deal. Szymanski actually got out of trouble, was able to get the reverse for 2, but he wasn't able to hold Fausz and take advantage of it, Rock.
Like any good wrestler, once you find yourself in danger, you bail out. And that's the good thing Fausz did. He felt that it could have been a near fall situation. He bailed out and said, let me get out of this situation and start fresh. He's back to isolating the side, going to a tight waist. He's moving very well.
Skate point for Szymanski, 7-5. She's already scored more than the 3 in that 12-3 loss Szymanski suffered to Fausz already this season. Stalemate called. You're a referee. I've seen referees hang on stalemates. How quick do you go to it?
You get a feel for the match. You know, some guys like to roll around. That's a beautiful takedown right there. He had a double, cut the corner. He felt the weight going to one side, and he put his head on the other side to roll him through.
So Fausz, a 2016 NCAA automatic qualifier. He went 1-2 at the NCAA championships. And as we were talking last night, Rock, you can't take away that win no matter what. You can always say, hey, I won at least one at the NCAAs.
which is more than I did.
9-5, though. It's the third-seeded Fausz on top of the sixth-seeded Szymanski.
He rolled the wrist and went right to an armbar. He's going to armbar and cuff the head, and he should get some back points relatively soon. He's got to scoot his hips away and keep extending. He's got plenty of time. He's got 45 seconds to get some back points. He is close.
Well, he was close, and Szymanski was able to sit up for just a second, but Szymanski's in all kinds of trouble right now.
He went from an armbar on one side to the armbar on the other side. It's 45 degrees. It's not 45 degrees. Stephen Curtis is a veteran official, did the NCAAs. He was right there. Good hold.
So if you're Szymanski through all of that, if you can, well, now he's in trouble again. Now they're starting to count for some back points. Not long enough, though, right?
He got two.
Got two. Okay, there you go. Good call. Rocker all over it early on. Nice job, my man. It's 11-5.
They've got to watch that one-on-one on the back, because as far as comes across with claw, if he brings that wrist off of his back, that's the illegal hold. They do it so quickly, but if he brings that off of his back, that's the illegal hold. 1 point should go to UNC if he gets caught.
All right, so through two, we go to the third. It's a dominating performance so far for NC State's Sean Fausz. He leads Szymanski 11-5 here heading into the final period.
Szymanski's got to go big.
Szymanski hanging onto that right leg right now with Fausz.
There because the natural progression of wrestling put Szymanski there. Generally, when someone drops below in an advantage position, the referee starts to do a 5 count, and if you don't bring yourself up below or above the hip, rather, that would be a stall.
Instead, Fausz, though, with the escape and the lead up to 7 now, the biggest lead so far for Fausz. It's 12-5 with 120 remaining here in this first Mat 2 event.
Fausz has riding time locked up. What that means is that he should get bonus points, which will be huge for the team race. Every point counts. He can't give up any takedowns, though. Good stalemate right there.
With the stalemate, 57 seconds remaining. Meanwhile, over on Mat 1, we can tell you Atkins and Bentley are tied at 2.
Szymanski's keep going for a modified dump right there. Head on the inside, he's coming to the outside. The problem right there, he's keeping his hand. Well, he just gave him the takedown. All Fausz has to do is hold him down for another 35 seconds and get the major decision.
Yeah, he's going to get the extra point for riding time as well.
Fausz doing a great job with the claw ride. Claw ride, head behind the head, popping side to side. Claw ride left, claw ride right. Great call by Steve Curtis. Still going for more points.
Look at that. He's going to get some back points here.
He could get a tech fall here. He only got 2.
Just 2.
Oh, wow. He almost got a tech fall with riding points.
2 red.
With riding points, it's going to be 19-5. Just so close to getting a tech fall, which would have been huge with the team points.
So great start for Sean Fausz. You see him right there on your ACC Network